So the topic is logic gates. In this topic, we will study about the role of logic gates in the digital design. What are the universal logic gates and what are the basic logic gates, and how function can be implemented using logic gates. After the logic gate, we will start with the CMOS logic and how we can design logic gates using CMOS design. For example, AND gate, NAND gate, NOR gate using CMOS logic. So these will be the learning outcomes of this topic, logic gates. The topics to be covered in this logic gates will be logic gates and its variants, basic logic gates and universal logic gates, functions realization using basic logic gates, CMOS logic. What is the CMOS logic? What is the basic components of CMOS logic? How you can design any other logic gate using CMOS logic? That will be covered in this upcoming topic, that is logic gates. Let's start with the logic gates. So logic gates. Logic gate, as the name suggests, it is made up of two words, logic and gate. So logic gates are the basic building blocks of any digital system. It is an electronic circuit which is having one or multi-input and one output. So logic gate, here logic implies the decision making and gate is just like electronic switch. Just like our gate, just like our home door, as the inputs are, we are giving the inputs to the logic gate and we are getting output. Same case as we are entering in our gate and the gate is made up for the entry and exit purpose. The same logic applies over here also, that the inputs you are giving to a black box and after doing some kind of logics, you doing some kind of manipulations, okay, applying some logics, we are getting a output. That's why it is known as logic gate. So the logic means decision making. Decision making means, for example, you are giving two inputs A and B. Now it is all depends upon the logic, means whether we are adding it, we are subtracting it, we are multiplying it, and after that we are getting the output. So it is just the logic and the decision, means how to switches in between the decision, whether 0 or 1. Okay, logic gate, here the inputs will be in terms of zeros and ones. Okay, because the binary signals are inserted in logic gate as input, and binary signals are having only two values, 0 and 1. Binary signal does not have any other value except 0 and 1. So after performing the logical operations, the output is produced and the function is expressed in terms of truth table. Now what is truth table? So truth table is just a kind of table which has the possible combinations of input variable and the output variable. So let's start with a real life example of logic gate. So here I have given an example. Just Rahul has saved few coins from his pocket money. It is mixture of 5 rupees and 10 rupees coins. Now he wants to segregate this 5 rupees coin and 10 rupees coins. He wants that, okay, I will put all my 5 rupee coin into my money bank and 10 rupee coin to my pocket, because he wants to purchase something for him and he wants that 10 rupees coins will be easy to store. So he wants to segregate the money, means 5 rupee coin will be in piggy bank and 10 rupee coins in his pocket. So he starts counting all the coins. Now because he is having two kind of coins, 5 rupee and 10 rupee, so he has given the values, means 1 to the 5 rupee and 0 to the 10 rupee. And at last we obtain a gate that which Rahul controls based on decision 5 rupee or 10 rupee, means 0 or 1. Means what Rahul is doing, Rahul wants to segregate the money 5 rupee coin in piggy bank and 10 rupee coin in his pocket. So what he did, he allocated bit 1 to the 5 rupee and 0 to the 10 rupee. So now he is having some sort of table, okay, 0 1 0 1 0 1. Now Rahul is the decision making person, means Rahul will decide whether 0 or 1. Now what is happening over here, if it is 1, Rahul decides, okay, 1, then gate is open to the piggy bank, means gate has a dual entry. This gate is a dual entry, one is giving to the piggy bank and second is giving to the Rahul's pocket, and everything is decided by the logic. Okay, the logic means the decision that Rahul is taking. If Rahul says, okay, 1, means he wants 5 rupee coin. Now the piggy bank gate will open and the 1 rupee will directly send to the piggy bank. And when the Rahul says, okay, 0, then the gate is switched to the Rahul's pocket. So the real life example tells us that anything that you have can be segregated as 0 or 1s. In digital electronics, low, fail, minimum, 0 volt, everything can be given as a value 0, and high, pass, good, 5 volts are allocated a value 1. Okay, 0 1 0 1. So a logic means a person, a decision maker, will tell what will happen in future. For example, in this case, Rahul is the sole person who can decide which gate will open. Similarly, in our logic gate, the logic black box will decide whether we have to add it, we have to subtract it. Now, for example, in this case, Rahul decides, okay, 0 and 1. I am having two inputs. I will add it up. I will sum it up. Then addition will perform. If he says, okay, I am having 0 and 1s, I will multiply it. I want to know how much money, total money I have. Then he will go with the logic plus plus plus. If he says this or that, then it will act in a different manner. So logic is the decision maker, because whenever the logic will operate, then gate will open, means then the output is given to the customer. Okay, for example, a person, a consumer approaches the industry that, okay, I want to fabricate this kind of integrated circuit which has so much power consumption. This is the number of resistors, this is the number of capacitors, this is the space it should take. So kind of specifications he has given. Now, on the basis of the specifications, logic will be prepared and at last the chip will be delivered. So everything is depending upon the logic that is operating on that set of input variables. So truth table is having the possible combination of inputs and then providing the output. Now, let us see, do you understand by the combination, possible combinations? I am saying again and again possible combinations. Now, let's understand what is the possible combination actually means. So, let's start with the 1 bit. I am having 1 bit number. The possible combinations are 2. If I am having 2 bits, possible combinations are 4. If I am having 3 bits, possible combinations are 8. If I am having 4 bits, possible combinations are 16. If I am having 5 bits, possible combinations are 32. Now, what is the logic behind it? How I can say that for 2 it is 4, for 3 it is 8, for 4 it is 16. The basic logic behind it is 2 to power n. If I say 1 bit, here n means number of bits. For 1 bit, 2 to power 1 equal to 2 possible combinations. If I am having 2 bits, the possible combinations are 2 to power 2 equal to 4. If I am having 3 bits, the possible combinations are 2 to power 3 equal to 8 bits. If I am having 4 bits, it is equal to 16. If I am having 5 bits, it is equal to 32 and so on. If I am having 6, then 64 and so on. 2 to power the number of bits. Now the range. Just understand this thing that in digital, everything will start with the 0. If I say I am having two possible combinations are there, it means 0 and 1. If I say 4 means it is in between, the range is 0 to 3. For 16, it will be 0 to 15. For 32, it will be 0 to 31. It is 64, then it will be from 0 to 63 and so on. So 0 1 means two things are there, that's why two possible combinations. 0 3, 0 1 2 3 means four values are with you. That's why four possible combinations are there. If n is the number of binary inputs, then the possible combinations will be 2 to power n. This is the most important thing, because in digital electronics, whenever you have to make the combinations, then you have to go with this rule. N bits is having the 2 to power n combinations. Now after the possible combinations, the next thing that we will take is that, for example, you are having the 8 possible combinations. By taking the 8 possible combinations, we are getting the output, and this output is based upon the logic that you are applying on the possible combinations. So truth table is just a table that is the input variables, you will write it down, then the logic you will apply, and at last you will write the output that you are getting. That is known as the truth table. So these are the types of logic gates. Let's start with the types of logic gates. First of all, understand that total 7 logic gates are there. There are total 7 logic gates that can be used to perform any digital logical operations. If someone asks you how many logic gates are there, total 7 logic gates are there. The relationship between the input and output based upon the logic, and that's why it is named as logic gates. So 7 logic gates are there: AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate, NAND gate, NOR gate, XOR gate, XNOR gate. XOR means exclusive OR, XNOR means exclusive NOR. So these are the different gates. So 3 basic gates are there: AND, OR, NOT, 2 universal gates, NAND and NOR, and 2 advanced gate, that is XOR and XNOR. Now basic logic gates and universal logic gates. So the basic logic gates, using those gates we can derive any other circuit or the gate. Means whenever I say that okay, implement y equal to ab plus bc plus cd, so in these kind of implementation it is must that AND or NOT gate will be used. So a basic logic gate is a logic gate or Boolean expression that can be designed by combining a mixture of these gates. Means any Boolean expression can be designed by combining this AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate, or simple individual AND gate or NOT gate. Means these are the basic building blocks, basic logic gates. And if I say universal logic gate is that gate which can be used to create any logical expression or basic gate by only that logic itself. This is the main thing, by using that logic only. If I say that NAND gate is a universal gate, it means that using only NAND. When I say only NAND means no other gate will be used. Using NAND gate we can derive any basic gate. Okay, if I say that derive AND gate using NAND gate, it means that we are taking only NAND gate, no other gate will be there. No or, no not, no and, nothing will be there. Only using the combinations of different NAND gates you have to derive the AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate, or any other gate, XOR gate, XNOR gate, any gate. Similarly, NOR gate means using NOR gate only, no other combination, no other input will be there, only NOR gate. Using NOR gate you can design any gate by using the NOR gate itself only. Okay, no other participation of the other gates will be there. If I say NOR, then only NOR. If I say NAND, then only NAND. Let's start with the AND logic gate. So AND gate is an electronic circuit that gives high output. High output means logic 1 only if all its inputs are high. Okay, a dot is there that is used to depict the AND operation. Okay, sometimes this dot is not there, simply written AB, then also it is acting like a AND gate. Okay, again understand the thing, a logic circuit whose output is high, just as I have told you that high means logic 1, means a logic circuit which is at high level only if all the inputs are high, otherwise it is never high. If any one is high, then it will not act as an AND gate, it will act as an AND gate only in the case when all the inputs are high. And this is the symbol of the AND gate. Okay, because 2 inputs are there. So as I have told you that 2 inputs means 4 possible combinations. Okay, so 4 possible combinations are there, and here we are putting A dot P. AND gate multiplication operation will taken place. AB. So 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Now you will see 0 into 0 is 0. 0 into 1 is 0. 1 into 0 is 0. And 1 into 1 is 1. So this truth table shows that y is 1 only in the case when A equal to 1 and B equal to 1. This satisfies this statement that as a logic circuit whose output is high, that is logic 1 if all the inputs are at high state. So it is having 4 possible combinations, and we have seen that output is high when all the inputs are high. And if I say that you have to represent the AND gate in terms of switches, then we can simply say that when two switches are connected in series, it will act as a AND gate. It may be 2 input AND gate, it may be 3 input AND gate, okay, it may be 4 input AND gate, multi input AND gate will be there, 6 input AND gate. So for example, 6 input AND gates are there, or 4 input AND gates are there, A, B, C, D, then Y equal to be A into B into C into D. 3 input AND gate will be A and A, B, C. If I say 6 input AND gate, so we will take 3 sets of A1, B1, A2, B2, A3, B3. 3 AND gates will be there. And output will be A1, B1 into A2, B2 into A3, B3. Similarly, for 8, there will be 4 sets of 2 input AND gate. Okay. And the IC number for AND gate will be 7408. It is for quad 2 input. If I go with the triple 3 input, it will be 7411. If it is dual 4 input, it will be 7421. So this is the all about the AND gate. So AND gate is that logic circuit whose output is high when all the inputs are high. It will doing the multiplication thing, and it is shown as Y equal to AB. Expression says Y equal to A dot B. That is Y equal to AB. And this is the symbol of the circuit. Logic gate. Let's move towards the next logic gate, that is OR gate. Before OR gate, I have just depicted how AND gate is shown in terms of switches. Here 2 switches are there. Okay, these 2 switches are connected in series. So the bulb is at the output side. Okay, the bulb will glow when the circuit will be closed, means this switch will on and this Y will on. If I say on, means both are at the 1 logic. See, understand this thing. 2 switches I have made in this circuit, and at the output side a bulb is there. This bulb will glow only in the case when these circuit will be completed, and this circuit will be completed only when X is at level 1 and Y is at level 1. So whenever it is 1, then only it will glow. The same truth table is depicted in terms of switches and bulb. Okay, this is the logic function of AND logic gate. I hope it is clear. AND logic gate. Now we will move towards the OR logic gate. So the OR logic gate is that logic gate or logic circuits whose output is high. When I say output is high, I mean to say it is at logic 1. Logic 1 means at 5 volts. When at least one input is high. It will be at logic 0 when both the inputs are at the level 0. The logic or Boolean expression for logic OR gate is logical addition. Here logical addition takes place, which is denoted by the sign plus. So a logic OR gate can be described as inclusive OR gate. Why? Because output is true when the both of the inputs are true. Or we can say if A is high or B is high or both are high, then the output is high. So 2 input OR gate may be there, 3 input OR gate may be there, or multi input OR gate may be there. The same case, for example, I am saying that 6 input OR gate means there will be 3 sets of 2 input OR gate, A1 B1, A2 B2, A3 B3. So the final expression will be again OR will be there, and the output says Y equal to A1 plus A2, okay, plus A1 plus B1, okay, then A2 B2 and A3 B3. We have to add all the set of inputs. So simple thing, the Boolean expression says if you are having 2 inputs, just adding those 2 inputs. Okay, for example, this is the AB, so Y is A plus B. If I am having one more set CD, then Y equal to C plus D. Okay, if one more OR gate we are putting, then A plus B plus C plus D. And here the IC number is 7432. It is for quad 2 input OR gate. And if the number of inputs is an odd number, then unused inputs can be held low by using the pull down resistors. Let's take a logic OR gate using an example of switches. Here you are seeing that because OR operation has been performed, so either X or Y. These 2 switches are in parallel mode. So either X is closed or Y is closed, your bulb will glow. Now it's not necessary that both should be at level high. If both are level high, then also it's okay. But if X is at level high, then also the circuit is completed, because these two switches are in parallel mode, either X or Y. Okay, if they are in parallel mode, either X is closed or Y is closed, your bulb will glow. And if your bulb will glow, means you are getting the OR function successfully. So it is the example of the OR logic gate using the switches X and Y. Next is the logic NOT gate. A logic NOT gate is also known as inverter or complementary gate. If someone says that complementary gate, it simply means NOT gate. If it is an inverter, it simply means it is a NOT gate. So logic NOT gate is the most basic of all the logic gates. Sometimes it is also known as inverting buffer. So output is opposite to the input logic state. If I am saying complementary says that whenever you are giving 0, you are getting 1. If you are giving 1, you are getting 0. Same like the operation of inverter. The inverters that in our homes are there. Whenever the main electricity is on, our inverter is on off mode. But whenever the main electricity is off, our inverter start working. And we are getting the power from the inverter. Same thing happens here also, that whenever the input is 1, you are getting output 0. And whenever your input is 0, you are getting 1. So Y is equal to A bar. This A bar is complement. Sometimes in digital electronics you will see, sometimes this bar is known as complement, sometimes it is tick, sometimes it is known as dash. All are the same things. So symbol is this and expression is this. So symbol is, whose shape is just like a triangle. Okay, triangle with a bubble or simple triangle may also be there. It means it is a NOT gate. And 7404 is the IC number of NOT gate. So the next is NAND logic gate.